training run for the Ring of Fire. Today is a special one. We are in the beautiful Snowdonia. This is Cranberries Lake. The big fella is up there. What's great about doing Snowdon, that's where we're going today. If it's great, what's better than doing Snowdon once in a day? Doing it twice. That's why you're like, why are you all told up? You got the nose, got the flipping stupid bag thing that's weighing me down. Even a bandana, because we're doing Snowdon twice today. We're going to try. It's been a long time route that I want to do up from the lake here, up like the what do you call it? The tourist route, like just the easy bit up, just the straight up, and then down the miners track down to Penny Pass, and then back up Penny Pass, up, so up and over, and then back down here, and we'll finish off by cooling the legs in the lake. It's going to be about 30k, I think. I'd like to try and do it under 5 hours maybe, but we'll see. Time is not important. This one is for my dad. These are, you know, this is, people say it's the land of our father. This is the land of my father, my dad, and these are the hills that he ran in as a lad, and you just feel close to him when we're here. So Dad, this one's for you. Look how clear it is. It's not often that you can see the tops of these bad boys Snowdon. That's that baby. Look at this. It's just so glorious. You got to do a few for Ben Patrick. He's a toes guy. You got to do a few, or part of it backwards, at least, haven't you? Plus, the good thing about, no one talks about this, the good thing about running backwards is you get to see the views where you come from, and they're not bad when they're like that. Oh yeah, and not just the nose strip today, trying out the nasal dilator. It actually keeps, look how wide it's pushing my nose out. This is, tried it sleeping, never tried one before running. But you know what, when you've got a little nose and small mouth and airway like me, as weird as it looks, you're like a bullring. It's actually really, feels really good. Like, as fast as I want to breathe in, it's staying open, a bit like, if you don't want to wear one of these, the poor man's version, or the au naturel version, is to wrap your top lip over your bottom teeth. No matter how fast you breathe in, it doesn't close up like that. Right, this is the last bit of steep, then we're back to jogging. Unbelievable. Take a look at that. Let's just enjoy. Let's just enjoy that. Breathing through the nose with the diaphragm, so mentally you can be in a good place to enjoy this stuff. The sun is coming up. Ah, there she is, peekaboo. Peekaboo. Now we're nearly 7k in from the car park. It's about 2/3, 3/4 of the way up. This is one of my favourite parts of Snowdon. And we carry on going up there. Absolutely freaking. They say that even just looking at a panoramic view helps you be more parasympathetic. I hope that is helping you if you're feeling a bit stressed, a bit sad, or a bit lonely. Sorry, that is just incredible. We're nearly there, to the top of the first climb. Yeah. You can actually see it from here. It's so clear and so beautiful. You can actually see people on the top right now. Freaking love it. Beautiful at the top of Snowdon. My dad will love this. So about an hour and a half a leg, one, which is up. We go down the other side, then back up again, and then back down to the car. And the car, actually, is down in that lake, down there. So then, coming down, the miners, and it is a bit different, but equally beautiful. To get that right shot. Yes, she just posing. Why not? It's glorious. Nice thing about the miners track, once you've got down the difficult stuff, I mean we're back to a bit more difficult stuff, but generally you've got the flat bits by the lakes, and therefore you can do a bit more nice steady running, or you go on the old tippy tappy stepping stones. It don't get much more glorious than that. The 15.5k bang on 240. Be interesting to see if we do get back within 5 hours. So this is the up and over down to the car park at Penny Pass. Didn't want to park there. I want to park by a lake, and actually you're sort of reasonably high up at the start of this. But this is the, you know, if you want to do Snowdon and you want a little bit of like a run and a scramble, it's going up this way. Obviously, what I've just come down. So we're going to go back up to the top for Summit 2, and then down. I'm going to start walking now. And down. Hold on, Alice. You got to touch the. You got to touch the fence. So you can count. Right, now back up. Round 2. Incredible day with the sun. Thought, let's talk about the nasal dilator. First time I've used it running. I've had it, like, I've got quite a small nose, and look, my teeth are looking crap because my mouth is small, so airway is a little bit compromised. So anything like these strips that help keep the nose a little bit wider, so it doesn't cave in on itself and just allows that airflow to be a bit smoother. I was a bit against the nasal dilators. They like go up inside your nose, but I thought, you know what, I'm fully on board with this now, aren't I? Like, who are we kidding? So, got one. Used it for sleeping. This was off Amazon. I can share some links with it, etc. if people are interested. But it's a sports one. It looks flicking weird. You're like, what? You stick that up your nose? So you stick it up your nose. Tried it for sleep a couple of nights. It's a bit uncomfortable one night, but then one of the other nights I used it, I think I got it sat in a better position, and felt great. Airflow's so easy, and had a great night's sleep. And so you've used it on parts of the run. But basically, you stick it in, make a bit of a funny face, start to go in, it goes snug up there, and then, I mean, you probably look like a bit of a bell end, but look at me. I've got a ponytail, a bandana on, a Robbie Fowler strip, and then now it's like, oh, he's probably just got a nose ring because he's sort of like badass. But anyway, who cares? It's time to stop worrying about what people think. That's wider. That goes much further beyond this conversation around those things. Anyway, we've got to get back up there. I'm going to shut the mouth. Talking is mouth breathing. And get back using that and that. There she is. We've already seen her today, and we know she looks glorious. So we're going to go back. Plus, Car's on the other side of the mountain, so it's like, you've got to. So it's quite a good motivation. I'm going to lie, it's slow going near the top. Check out the views. Oh yes. We're nearly there for two. Someone see, you can tell it's the second time because it's busier and we ain't queuing up again, but it is just as glorious as it was when we came up earlier. The bluest of skies. What a treat. Thank you. We're on the final stint. It feels good, but I'll tell you what, we're VMO. We've got tiny little legs, but this downhill, the downhills will get you. You gotta relax, but you gotta do the work, ain't you? But yeah, Quadzilla 30. But, if nothing else, do it for the views, baby. Do it for the views. And those views, not you flipping YouTube views. There we are, done. 31k, 5.5 hours. Snowdon, W, twice. Now, this is what the whole. Like, why do you want it? I'll tell you why you want to do it. It is for that. It is now these baby cows, these Achilles, his feet, they need some cold, and this is how it ends, and it is gonna be beautiful. Thanks for watching, and yeah, this is all part of training for the Ring of Fire in September. We've got to do 135 miles in 3 days, so okay, not up any mountains, but it's a hell of a lot further than this. So it's going to be one hell of a journey, but every time we go out and run, it's just the chance to experience the external environment with your internal environment and focus on your breathing, and yeah, something beautiful can happen each time you go out. So I hope it either gives you some ideas or gives you some inspiration, or if you've got any for me to keep me going, then hit me up in the comments below. And if you haven't yet followed, click follow, no, subscribe to YouTube. But if you're on Instagram, go and hit me up on Instagram, Jacko Human Flag, and we'll see you next time. And until then, keep it nasal. Oh, before we jump in, I'm not going to take my camera down there because someone's going to steal it on me. Look, interesting fact, this stayed on, like properly stayed on, and it's hot and sweaty, and it was like shirts off. So Shout out to the Breathe Right strips, because maybe I put it on right. I don't know, maybe my nose just didn't sweat as much. Maybe I'm getting more efficient so my nose ain't sweating. Anyway, yeah, I do like it. Even if it's just the fact, it does help a little bit. Even if it's just the fact that you're like, putting it on, it's a sign of intent. I'm gonna use my nose. Let's use our nose, what it was designed to do.